There is a concept called emotional currency. Now, if you think about a bank account, right? You have your bank account and you have a specific amount of number in there. And if you spend more than what you have, you overdraft, right? Um, in this case, emotional currency is the same thing. You have a certain amount of emotional currency on a daily basis. Now, this account or this amount will fluctuate based on your sleep, based on your self-care habits, based on how well you can manage your own emotions, stuff like that. And so some people are going to have more, some people are going to have less. And the idea is to get as much as you can, right? So the more emotional currency you have, the more you can handle the stresses in life, right? And um, so where are you spending your emotional currency? Where are you investing that time and energy? Now, here's the thing. When you look at investments, just like the money and just like the stock market and stuff, you want to invest in something where you're going to get a good return on it. If you're investing your emotional currency on things that are not giving you a good return, why keep doing it? Well, you're probably in some habit and some pattern that continues to do that. And I'll go into that at some other point because habits are extremely powerful. If you can conquer your habits, holy cow, you can have any life you want. Seriously. But I'm not going to go into that. The emotional currency idea, uh, it, it can help you change your behaviors when you become intentional about it. Because now it's, am I spending too much time getting upset about what so and so said on Facebook or Instagram or what celebrity's doing what, or dude, politicians are a huge thing. Everyone's getting angry about politicians, whether it's because of Trump or because of Biden or blah, 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 all out of your control. So, how much money are you spending on that? Or how much currency are you spending on that? How much currency are you spending on the things that are out of your control? And so, what happens is just like, just like on an airplane that's crashing, when the airplane is crashing, uh, oxygen masks come out of the ceiling and they say to put it on yourself first. Not because you're selfish and you deserve it, but because if you don't do that, you're going to burn out and then you're not going to be good to anyone else, especially yourself. So in this case, you have to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Excuse me. You have to make sure that your emotional currency is being accumulated daily or restored when and not when after it's been depleted. So what'll take place is if you don't have a whole lot of emotional currency, let's say you just didn't sleep well now you're going to have a lot less for the day. And because sleep is extremely important, it's the only time that your body is actually rejuvenates and gains more energy. It's a weird concept, but let's say you don't have enough and then you overspend. Now you're overdrafting, and overdrafting looks like temper tantrums and exploding on your children and saying things you don't mean and doing things just for pleasure to comfort yourself, such as overeating or drugs and alcohol or whatever you have, right? So the idea is to get as much emotional currency as possible by learning how to regulate your emotions through diet, exercise, and sleep, and overall self-care. So my question to you, where are you spending your emotional currency? Are you getting a good return on that? And after you spend all that you have for that day, let's say, what are you doing for self-care? What does your self-care look like? And some people are like, well, I veg out and watch Netflix. That's okay. That's not bad, but it's not ideal self-care. So that's my question. Where are you spending it? Are you getting good return on it? And what are you doing for self-care? Leave a comment in the comments below and let me know what it is that you do for emotional currency and self-care.